What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Raw, coming to y'all with part 2 on how to do body work on a 1983 Ford Bronco. On this series here, we're going to be showing how to cut out and do the rear quarter pounders. Okay, YouTube, we back. As you can see, we have cleaned up in that area, and we're doing a little small test fit right here so we can figure out what exactly we're going to have to do to get this piece to match up and line up to fit good with the outer piece here. This is the inner piece. So what we done came up with so far, we're going to drill some holes for plug well. So we're going to plug well it to the frame here. And we're going to also test fit the other piece onto here. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to do this exactly so we won't make no mistakes here.
We're gonna plug well this too as well. We're gonna drill some holes along here, plug well it to the inner wheel housing.
So when we get everything test fitted up how we need it and mocked up like it need to be, we'll cut you back on. Well, as you can see, we've been prepping these pieces. We're getting ready to get joined together, the inner and outer fender well housing. We're going to connect those together before we actually place it up into the truck back fender here. Quarter pound. It's called quarter pounder, right?
The upper wheel housing and the inner wheel housing. But you know, it's the same thing, all the same thing. You know,
Okay.
some people might call it one thing.
All right. So we're going to attach that. And like I said, we get it prepped up to stick up in here. See, we done already, hit the what's the name, cleaned it off a little, clean this area, getting it prepared for tax. So now we're about to assemble this, which I will be plug welding these two pieces together. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, YouTube, as you can see, we done got the fender here, the inner and outer, prepped up, ready to go. We got to grind down around the edges so we can get some good small tacks around it before we bundle it and fiberglass fill it rather. See, here's the inner fender well attached, and this is where it got spot welded in these spots right here. So, and this is the truck prep as well, ready. Got it grind down as well. Like I told you, we had already cleaned that up on the inside and stuff, so I'm gonna get the attachment and we'll get back with y'all. Okay, YouTube, we done got the panels tacked up. Now the thing we're gonna do is go in here and stitch it up with small wells, skipping around with small wells, maybe maybe a half inch, maybe a half inch wells or smaller, skipping. not to heat up the panel, because if you heat up this panel, it's gonna warp it up real bad. So because I don't really want to do that, I'm gonna just like skip around, and just let it cool all the way off, then get back at it little bit by little bit. I want to make sure I don't warp up this panel. Now on the inside here, I think I got my flashlight on. As you can see, I'm trying to show y'all the inside. Okay, the inner well housing. As you can see, we got that inner well housing up in there too. And as you can see, we done cleaned it and stuff, and we got it ready to plug well and stitch it up a little bit. But you know, it's not gonna require too much. So let me get to it, and I'll cut you back on. Okay, y'all. What I got going on here? We doing two things at one time. Sprayway over there. He also going in on the camera with no gloves, he say. But he going in on the panel. We taking turns because it's a lot of little spotting we trying to do on that because we don't want to cause it, like I say, to warp. So we just hitting it around. But in the meantime, I done started to go ahead, take this here DA right here. Sprayway got a porta cable right here. It's a pretty good thing right here. We got some 80 grit sandpaper on that there. And I'm just going ahead where we had the little circles marked out for the dents and dings. I'm going around DAing it so I can get ready to lay some fiberglass fill in it. But also, that's what we got. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, we still doing body work here. So, as you can see, right here, we have made a cutout. We're gonna replace that with a fresh piece of metal because this is the piece we cut out. As you can see, plenty of rust. It's so rusty it didn't even fall off my hand. Look at that, Raw quick with it. It was falling, but Raw flipped it over on his hand. He quick. I know some tricks now. But anyway, yeah, that rust, you see that rust wasn't doing nothing but eating away. So you have to try to remove that rust out the panels or anything that needed, because if you don't, it's just gonna continue to. Okay, we have cut out the bad rusted metal spot that was here at the top, and we cut past the rust coming down to here so we can replace it with some good metal, which we've done right here. We spotted this metal in, so now we have to go ahead and finish hitting it with a couple of more spots. We're gonna more than most likely we're gonna just go ahead and weld it all the way solid, but we're gonna be surely skipping and taking breaks using small spots weld because we don't want to cause any warpage nowhere. And then we'll grind that down, put some body filler and stuff on it and get it right. But yeah, so yeah, we coming along on that weld over there, you know, slowly but surely. So yeah, so we'll get y'all cut back on.